Why is this going so slow? Get me up on all the workers you can. As we suspected, it's just a tall rock sculpted by the winds into this shape. That from a certain angle looks like a standing human. It's a useful landmark nonetheless. Field kitchen. We can see something that looks like a field kitchen amongst the rocks over there. Man, I thought I was supposed to find a place. Alright, let's do that. Yeah, good. Now get that going. Toxic gas will rise tomorrow, of course. What about these things? Do these things cost steam cores? They do. So I don't want to use another steam core. Negotiate. Appease them with double rations. Offer them the day off. Alright, so that's 102, that's 400, 300. Bonus. An engineer from the factory inspectorate comes to talk to you. I have great news, boss. To celebrate the opening of our inspectorate, the company sent us a shipment of fine tobacco. It's a rare delight in these times. Wouldn't it be nice to share it with the workers? Great idea. Great idea. Concentration will rise tomorrow. It's already deadly. Why would it raise farther? Field kitchen. We found no food in the field kitchen, although it must have been used recently. There's still some water and 2 large pots inside. Here we go. That's what I was looking for. Site 107. This must be the ill-fated generator construction site 107 we were told about. Alright, so that'll lower discontent. House of Pleasure will also lower discontent. Work standardization will... Internal promotion. Overseers. Oh, alright. I think we need to go with Bare Knuckle. Baler knuckle bouts to lower discontent. "16 hours ahead of schedule." Demon drink. A small group has marched out of the chapel after the evening services carrying a makeshift signs and slogans such as "Ban the demon drink" and "Renounce the sin. Choose temperance." They are now picketing the public house, demanding that it stop serving alcohol. Angry patrons volunteer to drive the teetotalers away, but they want to make sure they don't get in trouble for this. Side with the teetotalers. Public house will be 30% less efficient. People will get hurt. Discontent will... Public house will reopen in 24 hours. Oh, man. Have at 'em, lads. Alright, I still got plenty of spots left. Let's do food rations. Alright, I really do need to... Alright, so it'll be 1, 2... I could do structural support, 3... One of our people died. Who and where? Damn it, it was an engineer. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was a worker. Hours ahead of schedule. I feel like we're doing a reasonable job. There are still some people here packing their belongings and preparing dozens of coffins for transport. A young engineer approaches us. The young engineer, who introduces herself as Aoife McLaughlin, is relieved to see us. "I'm glad you came. We are to be evacuated, but you just can't be sure in these times," she says. Then she tells us what happened. Long story short, the core of their generator exploded after a fire broke out in the final stages of construction. Aoife says she saw the tragedy coming, but no one listened to her, the youngest engineer on site. She and some friends are not giving up. They want to use their expertise to help us finish our generator. Take them to our camp. They'll give us a steam core. Sweet, sweet engineers. Oh, hell yeah. Only take the resources. No, come to my camp. Hell yeah. That would be huge for us. I need my motivation to be higher. Transport arrived with 14 more workers. Alright. Well, that sucks. It was raised by 30%. Now it's down again. Alright, let's do that. Unhealthy. That's still fine, as is that. Concentration will rise tomorrow. That's not great. Steam exchangers. Redesign templates. Ah, those costs too. Of course they do. Advanced harbor, healing. Structural profiles, that could be good. They're all good is the problem. My food is still pretty great. So let's go ahead and get this. Although supercharge. Speed up the generator. Advances progress by 10% and costs 5. Well, let's do it. Oh, sorry. I'll do that instead, not to keep you safe. A rumble in the deep. Sir, people are working in the deepest part of the shaft reporting rumbling sounds and slight tremors coming from below. They complain of getting dizzy and toxic fumes coming through the cracks. We might be forced to evacuate them quickly in case of emergency. To do this, we'll need safety equipment for both the rescuers and the shaft crew. It will also protect workers from the fumes and improve workplace safety. Shall we start making it? Hell yeah. Now you're safe. Fantastic. Alright. Do I have 5 more guys somewhere? Get in here. Supervision. Sir, the factory inspectors report that we need to introduce constant supervision in order to speed up the work. The old methods are not good enough. We have seen enough cases of wastefulness and inefficiency to convince us that all employees would benefit from direct supervision by engineers. If you put us in charge, motivation will rise and efficiency with it. I'll think about it. Discontent will rise slightly. Let's do it. Alright, get me some workers. How am I doing? I'm 7 hours ahead of schedule. I'm excited to have some guys come in here. That'll be pretty sweet. Oh, I see. That's in the center. I thought it was to the side. It's in the middle there. I get it. Woo! Look at that. Alright. Where's the next spot to discover? Let's put you down to the small waterfall. Let's get you here. you here. And I've got 4 more engineers. So I can build an... Now I don't need another infirmary. I've got 0 people. Let's just do that. And get those guys in there. Yeah, it's unhealthy. Let's get at least one of them going. Didn't I get advanced docks, or maybe I held off because I was doing okay. Alright, come down to the rusting rails. Something juts out from the rocks like a huge blade of dry grass. Administration, House of Pleasure. That'll get me 1 day and 12 hours. How long did I have left? Yep, I have to use the overseers. So if I do that, I'm going to fail my mission. Overseers. Overseer raise the efficiency of nearby workplaces by 15%. Overseer inspection increases motivation, but also strike risk. You will have to build 2 overseer stations. Alright, motivation rises.
Everybody, new regulations.
Alright, let's build 1 here. And 1 here. I should have guessed that they had to be staffed by engineers.
All personnel, man your workplaces.
Let's put 1 there and 1 here. Goes up to 6 an hour. Hundreds of huge, extremely heavy rails lie here, partially sunken into the frozen ground. Railroad track. Long stretches across the plain. Alright, so I've got 5 workers. Let's just put you over there, I guess. Supercharge. Advanced supercharged. Instantly increases progress by 20%. Sure, let's do it. 4 hours behind schedule. I don't know if I necessarily have to. 25th day. Concentration gases will rise tomorrow. Promise fulfilled. Yeah. Down with the war. Sir, a worker's mother writes him that his brother was shot dead during a demonstration against conscription, a highly controversial new measure introduced in the second year of the Balkan War. Young people have been protesting it from the start, but this is the first time a mechanized lancers were sent against them. Let him grieve. Let the man grieve. Strike will rise. Censor the letter. Let the man grieve. Alright. Some transports arrived. Let's get you guys here. And you can come here. And these guys are still getting their food. And you're here. So I need 4, 8. These guys are done. Yeah, maybe we'll take you guys out for a little bit. I don't know if I necessarily need more of those things right now.
The shift is over. Please stow your tools.
Alright, let's do that. We'll have the 4. That'll get me 6. Beautiful. Efficient gathering. That costs 50, 50, 50. Alright, well, we're gonna do that one then. Somebody died. It's one of my workers. You know what? Actually, let's take you guys out. I've got 38 of those things. Let's just gather up the wood. 4 hours behind schedule. The railroad tracks run from one horizon to another. It's enormous. The rails are almost knee-high and run in very deep sleepers. Trapper's cabin. We can see a cabin under a rock. Motivation, discontent. Uh-oh, dangerous. Gases will fall tomorrow. Alright, well. Let's get an infirmary checklist. Let's do that. That'll get it to harmful. Now it's unhealthy. We'll supercharge it. What the hell just happened? The source is exposed, sir. There was a catastrophic accident in the lower levels. A cave-in exposed the underground heat source, engulfing our people in deadly fumes. We can seal this source off to save them, although it will permanently reduce the power available to the generator. But if we leave it open, our people from the underground will die. Seal the source off. The generator won't be able to power more than a few heat zones. Workers will have to evacuate safely. The construction will stop for 6 hours. Leave the source open. The generator will have normal power. All workers underground will die. Send rescue with the safety equipment. The generator will have normal power. Many workers will be gravely injured. The construction will be stopped for 3 hours. Use the escape routes. I couldn't do it. Successful evacuation, sir. We have great news. All workers were rescued and the source remains open. Some of our people were hurt, a few of them seriously, but if we provide them proper medical care, they will live. And when we finish the generator, it will be able to achieve its full heating power. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna be building that infirmary. The cabin is sturdy and shielded from prevailing winds by the rock. Cast iron stove stands beside a desk and a sturdy chair. 2 books lie on the desk: The Origin of the Species by Means of Natural Selection, or The Preservation of the Favored Races and the Struggle for Life by Charles Darwin, and The Voyage of the Center of the Earth, a novel by Jules Verne. There's also Create a Canned Food. These are good books. We don't get to read them very often. Alright, I guess I'm coming over here. Looking down the railroad track, we see a huge silhouette. Alright, well, let's build our infirmary, I guess. Pump towers are on strike. Negotiate. Appease them with double rations. Alright, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to do... Oh man, it's already... changed it. Well, son of a bitch. And then you can come over here. Actually, never mind. Just work. Less than an hour ahead of schedule. Alright, let's get this going. 2% more efficient. Oh, I got amputations. Transport arrives. What am I gonna do here? Be able to work again, or medical repatriation? I mean, neither are essential. I mean, I'm doing fine on food. Oh, that one's done. one's got 100. That one's got 100. Gathering post optimized. Increases efficiency by 10. Or we could just do that. I mean, I assume I'm going to need to get a foundry and do these upgrades yet too. How am I doing on food? Yeah, I feel like it's kind of catching up with me. Let's get it. Advanced Harbor. An enormously huge locomotive lies on its side, its view both majestic and pathetic. The engine is unbelievably huge. Like a beached ship, it has overturned when the ground gave way under its massive weight and the tracks buckled. There's an inscription on the main boiler. The train number 12. Surely the French have a taste for dimensions. Pity that the land has let them down. Now we can only salvage resources from this magnificent machine. Freight terminal, icy plateau. Take resources. Alright, let's go to the freight terminal. Yeah, let's go to the icy plateau. Do House of Pleasure. Get that motivation up. Yeah, we're about to clear house here in just a little bit of time. Harmful, huh? 14 hours behind schedule. Not super excited to do that, but alright, there's that. Let's put you guys here. I guess let's get you guys in here. The rails are covered with ice, sometimes disappearing under it. We won't follow them. We follow them until they are no longer visible. After the track disappeared under the ice, we followed its general direction for a couple of miles, seeing nothing on the horizon, then backtracked and fanned out, trying to find the place where the track comes back up. It seems it does not. Where did the track lead? We might never know. That's that. Lost track. Alright, come back. With those steam cores. Alright, needed to be ready by day 25. I got 12 hours, so that shouldn't be hard. 2 sick absences. Okay. Alright, good. Upgraded docks. Let's get the foundry going, because I assume I'm going to need that. 9 an hour, 6 an hour. Alright, it's 28, 20. Dangerous. Oh, it's dangerous because nobody's working in there right now.
Attention all personnel. Work is over for today.
Alright, let's get the advanced. Advanced. Alright, break that down. That one's got 5, 25. Let's put you here, get you there. Get you 3. Resources, sawmill. Let's get that down. Somebody died. Three. Let's do that. He's got 12 left. $31 blanket beds. returned. Good. Well, I guess we're going down to there. I don't really like that I'm so many hours behind.
All employees, report for work.
Alright, I get there in 13 hours. Not sure why it raised. Alright, that's getting me 8.16 an hour. Safety improvements. Suspicious mind. Sir, we noticed that one of the engineers is sending very long letters to Aunt Bertha almost every day. They regard family and religious matters and seem innocuous, but the German-sounding name of this aunt raised our suspicions. We found out that rearranging capital letters, we can form sentences such as shaft rotor and iron coupler. We also found flu rhino and cracklegran, but this might be a code. What should we do with the engineer? Stop being paranoid. Intercept all of his letters. If I intercept, I wonder if they mean that he'll actually take all of his letters or they'll just read all of his letters. Because they said they already read all the letters anyways. Let's stop being paranoid, I guess. It's a bad way to go in this game, though. Ah, shit. That's why I'm behind. I thought this was the only thing I had to build. Less than an hour. Work standardization. Internal promotion. Security outposts. Guards working from security outposts will look out for troublemakers to ensure the security of our employees. Lowers discontent. You'll have to build to security. Upgrade of overseer section. What else we got here? I mean, I could get the prosthetics shipments. I mean, it would be nice. I could also just go internal promotion. Promotes 5 workers to engineers. Let's do it.
New rules in effect.
Yeah, it doesn't have any effect. Some bodies.
The workday is over. You're free to your quarters.
Just finish this, man. Alright. Freight terminal. Tracks lead towards a large warehouse on the horizon. Alright. Alright, good. Generator. Get that going now. Get here. Do this. Do that. What is this? Dangerous? Transport team arrived. Do 24 hours. Get that going. I'm only 5 hours behind. Harmful. Moderate risk of getting ill. Get up there. Get you here. I'll get you 3 more over here. Let's get five of those. 5 of those. Let's get advanced stocks. Well, those 2 piles. Maybe I just get these things going. Let's get the fine mesh. Stop it. And the double doors of the warehouse are open. Inside there's a stack of crates full of canned food and French labels. As we take stock of the food supply, several workers appear and ask us if we understand their French, whether the train is coming soon, because living here is becoming unbearable. They have apparently been waiting for their train for quite some time, sustaining themselves on canned food, deceive them, and take their food. We lied to the Frenchmen that the train will be getting here. We loaded their food to the cart, but they are growing suspicious. Contact lost. Oh no! They got us. But I think that's everywhere that we had to explore. Alright, break that down. Get you here. Get the coal. Day 25. 23 hours till we finish.
Attention, the work shift starts.
Try to appease them with double rations. Alright. Day 25. 13 hours. Got 19 guys still not doing anything. 200. 100. Actually, maybe I should be putting you guys in. Well, their workday's almost done, so mesh is done. See, I assume that is not the most efficient. Well, let's get this, because I assume we're gonna have to find some more people. What do I want? Workers or engineers? Workers or steam cores? Let's do that. A mixture.
The shift is over. Please stow your tools.
Alright, 5 hours till that's done. part is done. I guess let's get the docks. Oh, crap. With the foundations in place, it's time to build the fiery heart of the generator called the core. It will have to be enclosed within 2 support frames, which will also hold up the external parts of the generator. So I just missed some event. Site 120, great work on laying down the generator foundations. You're making good time. Down here, bad weather and crop failures prompted an exodus of the colonies. Those who stay in place their hopes in the government's newly unveiled evacuation plan. Our company was accused of profiteering by opposition politicians. Pure slander, of course. Fortunately, we lost contact with Site 120. We're attaching its coordinates and appreciate if you could spare a few men to check out on them. We'll do our best.